When Bob Marley released Natty Dread in 1974, he was declaring an identity, one rooted in Rastafari, the struggles of everyday life of Kingston's trench town. The song expresses Rastafarian identity, resistance, community pride, and spiritual resilience. Let's analyze the main themes expressed in the lyrics. Who is Natty Dread? Natty Dread is a title proudly worn by a Rastafarian with dreadlocks, someone natural, spiritual, and unafraid to stand apart from Babylon, the oppressive system in Rasta belief. In the phrase, Natty means natural, that someone living naturally, spiritually, and dread symbolizes both fearlessness and divine separation, in opposition to Babylon, a metaphor for corrupt, oppressive Western systems. Symbol of awareness and resistance. In the song, Natty Dread becomes a symbol of quiet rebellion and self-affirmation. He walks through Babylon, but Babylon can't control him. This means he's grounded in self-awareness, faith, and a determination that comes from living through struggles of different kinds. The lyric, Natty Dreadlock in a Babylon, evokes the biblical exile in Babylon, portraying the Rasta as spiritually displaced in a hostile, unjust society. It shows Natty Dread walking through Babylon but not controlled by it, spiritually awake, culturally rooted, and unafraid of standing apart from mainstream society, community and everyday struggle. The track also paints a picture of everyday life, neighbors, narrow streets, the tough realities of the ghetto, the tension in Jamaica at the time, poverty, political violence, and social inequality. Natty Dread represents the people. The real people. Those hustling, surviving, and finding joy in music, unity, and culture. Making it a symbol of the Jamaican poor, rising with dignity. The song blends personal longing, a long way for Natty to be from home, with collective empowerment, urging listeners to stay true to their roots and values despite adversity. Marley successfully frames the Rasta as part of a broader grassroots struggle for justice and freedom, honoring the community that shaped him. Natty Dread celebrates the way ordinary people survive hardship through unity and culture. The song honors the resilience of ghetto or less affluent communities. Spiritual roots. Spirituality runs deep in Marley's message. Many lines point to a spiritual walk, the idea that the Rasta is guided by Jah, God, and therefore does not fear adversity. Spiritual faith gives strength to withstand suffering. That spiritual connection gives him strength, direction, and resilience, no matter what Babylon throws at him. A prophetic tone, like much of Marley's work, Natty Dread carries a prophetic voice, warning Babylon, affirming spiritual strength, and calling for justice and liberation. Cultural legacy. Natty Dread is a declaration of identity and resistance. Blending roots reggae with blues and soul, reinforcing the emotional depth and urgency of the message. Bob Marley is presenting the Rasta as a proud figure who moves through a harsh world with confidence, spiritual strength, and cultural authenticity. It's both a political and spiritual anthem, celebrating the dignity of the oppressed while proclaiming Rasta consciousness as a path of liberation. So, Bob Marley's Natty Dread is more than a rhythm. It's identity. It's resistance. It's spirituality. It's a reminder that even in the toughest conditions, we rise. Natty Dread wasn't just a song, it helped define reggae as global music. It introduced the world to the power, pride, and poetry of a Rasta perspective. Nearly 50 years later, the message still resonates: stand firm, stay conscious, and move with purpose. What do you think about our analysis of Bob Marley's Natty Dread lyrics? Drop your comments below.